work at a vet's clinic, and this morning a man came in. He was really upset. He had something wrapped up in a towel and said he needed help right away. So I took him into an exam room and I unwrapped the towel, and there was a parrot. And I looked the bird over really well and I said, "I'm sorry, sir, but your bird has passed away." And the man was understandably very upset, and he said, "Please, I beg you, there must be something else you can do." And I said, "No, sir, there's nothing we can do." And he pleaded again, "Please, please, you have to try something." So I said, "Okay, just give me a few minutes," and I left the exam room and I came back in with a cat. And the cat sniffed the bird and looked at me, and I looked at the gentleman and I said, "I'm sorry, sir, but this confirms that your bird is dead." And the man fell to his knees and he pleaded and he said, "Please, please, there's got to be something else you can do." So I took the cat and I left the room, and a few minutes later I walked back in with a dog. I picked up the bird and lowered it down to the dog, who happened to be a Labrador Retriever, and the dog sniffed the bird and looked at me. And again I said, "I'm very sorry, sir, but this confirms that your bird is dead." The man then accepted the news and said, "Okay, how much do I owe you for today?" I told him that's $550. And he said, "$550 just to tell me that my bird's dead?" I said, "Yes, sir, it's $50 for the office visit, $250 for the CAT scan, and $250 for the lab test."